Hello lovely people, in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Shokz OpenRun Pro Bone Conduction headphones. I've reviewed numerous bone conduction headphones on this channel before, but I'm really interested to see what the latest upgrade from Shokz is like, and I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts with you. I've been using bone conduction headphones for a while now, probably a few years, and I absolutely love them for cycling. They're the only headphones that I use, and the reason being is that they're open ear. So the bone conduction technology, what it does is it vibrates a little bone in the side of your ear, and that's what actually creates the sound. And having your ears open when you're cycling, when you're doing other sports, running, gym, it means that you're aware of what's going on. So that can make you safer. And also it means that if you get a delivery at your house, you're not gonna miss the doorbell. So it has lots of great uses. I'm particularly interested to see how this model fares against the other models when it comes to sound, because previous models, the Aeropex, the OpenMove, the X Trainers, they've all struggled when it comes to bass and really high quality sound, but that is something that has been addressed in the new OpenRun Pro. So I'm gonna unbox these for you. I've actually not opened these up yet. Really nice packaging. These are the beige. I'm not sure how I feel about the color beige. We'll have a look what they actually look like. Right. So Shokz has actually recently had a rebrand. It used to be called Shokz. Ooh, oh, isn't it so satisfying when you get the new plastic and you get to peel it off. So they've actually updated the case. It used to come with like a soft case. So for me, traveling, having a hard case is much more useful. Oh, is that it? That's very smart. One of the things that a few of you commented on in previous videos is how much packaging there was. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. There is literally just in the box like user guide, a little bit of information, and the case. Look, massive reduction in plastic. So in here we have the cable. So one of the cool things about these headphones is that they have 10 hours of battery life. So that's comparable to the top of the range models such as the Aeropex and the X Trainers. Nice little USB cable, fits in there super easy. And then these are the headphones. Okay, so visibly straight away I can see that there's been a redesign on the buds. You can now see these little like speakers on the front and also on the bottom. They've also increased the size of the buttons compared to the Aeropex. This was something I did in one of my first ever reviews. They feel high quality. With this model, they have dual noise cancelling for voice calls, so I'm really interested to try out that later on in the video. They've also supposedly increased the quality of the audio on these with something called Shokz Turbo Pitch, which is meant to improve the bass noise, which is something that I've really struggled with some of the other headphones. For example, if you're after supreme sound quality, the Aeropex model or the OpenMove model is not really going to give you that high quality sound. I'm really interested to try these out and actually see how much difference those extra speakers make. Other specs to note on these are that they're IP55 water resistant, so that's going to protect you against sweat, kind of general outdoor weather. This model also integrates into an app called the Shokz app, which is a brand new app available in Google Play or the Apple App Store. So you can use this for easy pairing, user tips, and it will also be able to give you options to change your listening experience. So you can select your different EQ settings, so whether you want the standard mode or a vocal booster mode. So let's get onto it, let's do some testing and actually see how they fare. I'm gonna give these a first listen while sitting here before I head out on my bike and give them a bit more of a thorough sound test. So I'm just currently syncing them up, got the flashing lights there. They come up straight away on my phone, OpenRun Pro by Shokz. Pairing, pair, connected for calls and audio. Here we go. Right. This is the moment of truth. They feel really comfortable actually. Nice and secure on my head and lightweight. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm actually impressed. Okay, the sound quality on these is noticeably different to the likes of the Apex model, which is the previous top of the range model. At full volume, there's still a tiny bit of vibration on these, but it's not so bad. And they're definitely a lot less kind of tinny than the Aftershock sounds. For the price of these headphones, the open ear element, the bone conduction, I really do not think you're gonna get any better than this model. I'm just about to head out on my bike. I'm gonna do 2 different call tests. The first test I'm gonna do is indoors. I'm gonna call my dad and get him to check the audio from the other end. And then I'm gonna do the same test, but I'm gonna do it outdoors to see how the kind of ambient noise, the wind noise affects the audio quality from these headphones. Hello, Dad. Are you recording this audio?
I am.
Oh, how do I sound?
As normal as I would expect you to sound.
Can you remember the sound test we did ages ago with the Apex model of headphones? Do I sound better than that, do you think?
Yeah. A little bit better.
Okay. Pass on the indoor call test. I'm going to now head out on my bike and I'll give you another call just to check through how it sounds like riding about town.
Cool.
All right. I will speak to you very soon. Hello. How's it going?
All right, thanks. Yeah, you're a little bit thin and scratchy, but I can hear you fine.
Okay, I'm just currently riding around the bike path.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the road and give it a bit of speed and see if you can hear me as clearly. So I'm probably going up 60 miles an hour now. Cars around me.
It sounds like an old-fashioned car phone, if that makes sense. You know, when somebody was driving. But I can understand what you're saying.
That's definitely better than the last one.
I think it's a lot better. I couldn't understand what you were saying with the other one.
So, what's your thoughts on the sound?
It's not superb sound quality, but it's clear enough to be understood, which is basically what you want on a phone call, isn't it?
Yeah, so in theory, I could actually ride at a slow pace and you could still hear what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, as you went faster, it got more sort of scratchy sounding, more disjointed, but the words were still audible.
They've definitely worked on the sound technology for this pair of headphones, so it'll be interesting to compare the 2 tests and see the actual difference. But yeah, I mean, if you can hear me, the last test you couldn't hear me at all. Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for your help. The OpenRun Pro bone conduction headphones give you all the same good stuff that you get in the previous models, but the biggest difference being the updated look and the massive improvement to the sound quality. This kind of blew me away, to be honest, throughout this review, is how much they have worked on the sound. I have tried and tested numerous models of Shokz headphones over the years, and I have to say that when it comes to sound and a lot of the features in these headphones, these are by far the best model yet. That being said though, these are the most expensive model that they offer. So it's always a question of how much are you willing to pay for the increase in quality. I wanted to run through a few of the cons, a few of the things that I don't like so much. A footnote to the increase in sound quality is that these headphones are still not able to compete with in-ear headphones when it comes to bass and sound quality. But that's kind of the payoff you're going to get from the bone conduction open ear technology. The whole point of having these headphones is so that you can hear your surroundings. So the increase to the bass quality in these headphones is far superior to previous models, but you're still not quite at the bass and general sound quality that you would get from in-ear headphones. Voice calling outside, we tested it. This model is by far the best of any model in the Aftershokz range. None of the other headphones can offer you being able to ride and answer calls and be vaguely understood. Through the testing we saw it wasn't the best, but it's definitely a massive improvement, and I think that this will be really the area of growth, sound quality and voice calling quality that Aftershokz is going to focus on in the coming years. I also wanted to mention that at full volume there is some small amount of vibration against your ears, and also there's sound leakage. So essentially, what does that mean? For you as a listener, it doesn't really make that much difference. I don't personally listen to them at full volume, but it just means that people will be able to tell that you're listening to music. But I don't know if that's a massive con, but I just thought I would mention it in this review. Another thing as well to note is that the band that goes around the back of the head is not adjustable. I've never had any issue with that, and also a lot of people I know have used these headphones and not had any trouble with that, but it's just worth noting. But then again, if you had an adjustable band, I'm not sure how comfortable that would be either. So in conclusion, for me, the OpenRun Pro are the best current model of Shokz headphones that you can get. That is because of the sound quality, that is because of the voice call quality, the general build quality feels super premium, no cables, open ear technology, all the good stuff that you have in all the other models. I have a fair few videos on the whole Shokz range, some comparison videos, reviews, which you can check out in the playlist here if you want to find out some more information. I've also left a link in the description if you want to check that out. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe for more cycling content, and as always, keep risking it for a biscuit. I'll see you in the next one.